Amsterdam, 1634. The tulip market became a hive of activity. Not only wealthy collectors bought bulbs. Merchants, artisans, even humble people saw in tulips an opportunity to get rich quickly.
De handel groeit, de mensen ook. Mijn herberg vol met wijn en rook. De nieuwe rijken dansen hier en drinken al mijn beste bier. Listen up, I've seen it all behind this wooden bar. Simple folks turn wealthy, reaching for the stars. Trading paper fortunes, drinking fancy wine. But who knows if tomorrow they'll still be doing fine.
I heard that the Viceroy variety was sold for the price of a dowry. A dowry for a single bulb.
Be careful, friends. Prices are rising too fast. This cannot end well. Do you remember the story of the miller who lost his mill over exotic snails?
In Amsterdam.
But the warning falls on deaf ears. The tulip fever spreads throughout the city, throughout the country. Futures markets are created where contracts for bulbs that have not yet been cultivated are traded. Speculation reaches levels never before seen. 1636, the most frantic winter. Prices rocket. A single bulb of the coveted Semper Augustus variety, with its characteristic white stripes on a red background, came to be worth more than a stately house in the center of Amsterdam.
I began to understand why people appreciated them so much. Having a beautiful tulip was like having a jewel, a display of good taste and richness. And now they were worth fortunes. Perhaps this could be my opportunity.
I started hearing about prices, about how valuable they were becoming. Merchants, nobles, everyone was talking about tulips. I started thinking if perhaps there was something more to these flowers than met the eye. Perhaps I could invest a small part of my savings.
Who could imagine that a simple flower could reach such value? But collective euphoria blinds reason. The auctions are madness. People sell their possessions, get deep into debt, all for the promise of instant wealth. The price of tulips turns into a national obsession.
Nations, like individuals, have their whims. Once a folly takes hold of them, they are seen rushing after it with as much enthusiasm as if it were a matter of life or death.